Hi guys, welcome to my live stream, and as the title of the video, finding job in Singapore is a little bit mischievous. Yeah, take a look on this one. I myself finding this website is a little bit miserable. Aftershock is a well-known gaming PC brand for customization ever since founded in 2012, but ever since the whole majority industry is more to gaming PC, not to mention a lot of them are years of experience, not even with Microsoft's application they can join, but however, when I try to apply a few of these, like first two of these is like non-experience. But when I try job description, salary range is about there, not bad. And the job description, it says, do you love PC hardware? Are you the guy type or friends look to when building to the ultimate rig? Do you get a sense of satisfaction in helping others to build their PC? Well, maybe. Join Singapore leading custom built PC company, customer from all background to find the perfect system for their needs. But here is the requirement. The requirement is very small here. Customer service, what the heck is this? Look, customer service centric mindset is a must. Understanding a popular game title and professional application. Passion in obviously love for PC hardware and software. I got experience for. And experience with customer service is a plus. But however, when I try to apply for it, I won't take no responsible for it, but here's a point. If you guys going to post for a job, at least respond to something, or when I apply for it, none of them respond. Even the HR at Aftershock was not responsible. I don't know what happened. They are very good in PC. I'm using Aftershock PC to do this live stream, and top of that, the responsibility is really high. Like outrageous high. Hold on a sec. Really, I really don't know what really happening. It's like they want to hire somebody, but they also scared of hiring somebody. As I mentioned earlier, I myself have IT background, like Microsoft Technology Associate, that's the title. And first of all, I will put a disclaimer. I do search up for the meaning of the one word that is accredited to the person, and the dictionary said it's a person, organization of a course of study officially recognized or authorized in an accredited practitioner or something. But here's a sec. A setback is all these things already have much of a capable, but here's another fun part. You don't know whether this will be anywhere near the PC assembly line. It's just that, okay, fine, they tell you this job scope, and then later on, here's the requirement. And I already applied for both of these positions, customer service executive technician, that doesn't require IT skills. Just apply it. Since I have this YouTube channel, and I do have criteria in making videos and they did kind of said something like this. Manage and equivalent Facebook and Google and performance. Okay, maybe performance not there, but of course, Facebook and Google ads. Hello, I've been there for years. Not to mention all those annoying ads that YouTube push out is literally mind blown. Even those cash grab or this instant cash advertisement is really pushing my buttons. Like, hello, what is the point? I mean, if you're gonna advertise something, at least advertise a game PC or advertise something like how to find a job. But are you serious? People giving out false video and information about, oh, how you gonna earn thousand over dollar for don't know God sends nowhere, and they tell you to click on this to apply for some random class, and it doesn't give you much help because you don't know where or what the thing is gonna be. So here is the requirement: at least 2 years experience in digital marketing, full familiarity with all the Facebook advertisement tools, and equivalent data is a huge plus. YouTube is considered social media. Facebook is social media. Twitter is a social media. And what about Instagram? I can't recall. What else social media I have? LinkedIn is also another social media platform for finding work, friends, and ex-colleague that will add you there and talk to you random times. But here is a very, very, very setback. 2 years experience. Portfolio or previous marketing experience, knowledge of gaming industry or hardware is a huge plus. I've been following Ubisoft Singapore, and most of them video is equivalent to marketing, like marketing the most advanced game technology outside. I myself asking why Aftershock is not seriously putting out this 1, 2, 3, 4 job offering outside where I can find, but none of them would respond. I mean, look at this. I've been trying to get these two jobs ever since they released. None of them replied. Nothing. Nada. Like they don't even acknowledge your resume. Okay, and what about design executive, graphic design, photographer? Let's see this real quick. With 1 year experience, passion for gaming PC as well as a hardware, some experience in motion graphic. Uh, I've been doing motion graphic. Duh. Some experience in motion graphic, able to see project from start to finish. Okay, here is one thing. Adobe, Lightroom, and Photoshop. I don't know what is wrong with this aftershock. Adobe is a $500 software. Lightroom itself costs technically more than a renting house can cost. And Photoshop wise is like every photo editing software outside can do. Like really, Photoshop, I can do effect, I can do lighting, I can do multiple things in one software. And none of this is equivalent, and they think it's so funny to put there Adobe Lightroom and Photoshop. Who on earth is gonna pay for $500 worth of Adobe Premiere, Adobe this, Adobe that? Everything all in one is Adobe is about 500 random dollar to $1,000 range. That's the professional price tag. But me as a so-called social media influence, I've been technically in and out of Adobe. I've been using Adobe since pre-launch. In 2012, I already used Adobe. But since then, Adobe is not for me. I mean, I really hate Adobe. I'm sorry to say so, but I do have experience. I have experience in all these jobs skills, and here's another one. The ideal candidate should be self-motivated and passionate about improving their craft. Excellent communication skill with ability to work as a team. I definitely work as a team, but this is something really, I don't know, maybe other people have better job experience. Believe me, I've seen worse. Like, for example, my job application can tell you I'm really overcertified for this kind of thing. 2 to 5 years, I already have experience in YouTube, Google, Facebook. You tell me, I can show you evidence. Graphic design, still somewhere familiar with Adobe and stuff, definitely. And customer experience, executive technician. I know previously like this year I did apply for multiple executive IT. None of them would see your resume. Surprise. Like they tell you to come into the office and then sit for technically 1 to 2 hours. They talk to you and interview you on the criterias and everything. And even worse, part of it is entering a walk-in interview, but it's a virtual one. It's like you don't meet the real person, but the real person behind the monitor. Wow, that's really something I feel like I got ripped off. Really? I go there and I do a walk-in interview. I expect something like a real person to be there, but no. Oh, my sense of humor is not there. But definitely when you tell me virtual interview, might well you ask me to take a Zoom call in front of my own PC rather than using the Microsoft little tablet and do video call. And sometime that PC over there really, I don't want to say bad, but extremely worse. And surprising is from Microsoft. I myself have multiple experience like video call disconnected, video cam not working, network fail, surprise. All these are like you expect me to do a virtual call, but the person may be out for lunch. Surprise. And none of them would bother to put a signage for like I will be back in an hour or 45 minutes. Then when I just sit there and wait, it's like, are you kidding me? I've been here for so long and seriously, nobody want to like interview me. They go for lunch. I mean, technically, maybe lunch, their lunchtime or something. I don't mind. I don't mind waiting for 15 minutes, but 45 minutes you're asking me to at some sit at some place. They ask you to sit and wait for 45 minutes. Might as well I just read a book because really, if I'm gonna read a book, I'd rather read a magazine or comic book or something that in game related rather than waiting for somebody to pick up my call. Yes, I mean technically you are finding a job, but you have to understand I applied for this job, none of them reply back. Even some randoms one like I check on Google what kind of job is open, not government support, not government services, but all of them wanted diploma, university, professional cert. I got professional certs from day one. I got Microsoft certified, even Huawei certified. I mean, not yet, but still in process, progressing. But sometimes I need to use Google Translate to see what exactly this is because some of them are Chinese certificate and some of them doesn't really like oblige to you like what is this about, what is that about. None, nada, zero. And in fact, you believe me or not, finding an IT job, you can barely pick up a needle in a haystack. Like literally, you try to go in. Yes, you got the interview, you got this, you got that, and you send in your resume or your certified stuff, and the next thing you know, they ignore your call. They tell you to like, I will call you when I hear something. But you know what? After past 2 days, they refuse to pick up your call. Even I call in the office, they tell me due to COVID-19, our employee is working at home. Can you please call them directly the DID phone? I did. I called in multiple times. None of them even acknowledge. Like none of them want to acknowledge when I'm going to expect a call or am I shortlisted or something. At least tell me something or at least notify the user. Don't just let the user wait and the user don't know when or where, or goddamn knows when are they gonna get any any answer. Like literally, I call, it goes to voicemail, and I call again, it goes to line busy. Please kindly wait, and then so on. More excuses from another person to another person. Like for example, I'm currently busy. Can I call you back later? Wait, I'm currently busy and sorry you're not shortlisted. A lot of these are like, oh, okay, fine, I'm not certified enough. And you know what is funny? I paid Microsoft the exact amount 2,800 to 2,900 to get myself certified just for finding a job. And it's not just normal certificate, it's all those professional type of certificate. None of them would acknowledge. Literally, are you telling me I rather have a diploma? I rather have a what you call it, university cert, then you will acknowledge. Okay, fine. And I asked my sister that study in university, have some IT background, to find a job in IT. I challenged her like months ago. I make a bet. Can you find an IT job? And she answered to me very precisely this. If I can enter, why can't you? You can find those non-experienced. Yes, but the payment is low. But in a sense, if you ask me how long is my certification, technically for Microsoft certified or licensed or approved person would at least get 2 years license. But within that 2 years, believe me, it's so hard to get a job. I myself come from a different background. I admit that. I came from food and beverages. I came from milk tea beverage, and I make milk tea before. And I also come from other thing like sales ambassador, all sort of brand ambassador, even razor ambassador. It's to the point that I feel like they are not taking things like very serious. I mean, some of them does, but due to government, they will need to. But when come to finding a job, like very simple job, 1, 2, 3, none of them. Like none, zero response. I myself stand. Don't ask me. I myself call in aftershock multiple time. They just tell me due to current COVID-19, none of them are in office. Wow. But they still manage to get all this out. Really. They still manage to push out job like this, but none of them would respond. I tell you, the first thing I ever thought of myself is why? If you can like credited to someone who have university cert rather than a professional certificate with experience or medium experience sort of, then you would probably take. But some company, believe me or not, they wanted something more like master degree. Oh boy, those are the worst thing that you come into job. Like Job level experience. Okay, fine. Nothing that really said, but unacceptable. They want more criteria. Like literally, I study very hard, and I just found out that oh, this company A wanted uh more educated study. For example, I pref- I as a company would prefer something with professional certificate. But these people, those random walked-in interview, they even post their very big picture saying that I wanted somebody with a good experience in IT, but in another hand, I want somebody that have many education above university certificate like master degree or whatever down the road the certificate is. It's like they ask me to hold a diploma is not enough. They want me to go overseas to study in in IT school and tell them, hey, I'm certified. Would you want to like take me now? But no, nobody responds. It's like I'm knocking on the door, like zero response. I'm surprised this company can make IT good computer or good hardware spec, but none of the HR, none of the person can tell me when I can expect an answer. Like zero. They don't even tell you if you're shortlisted. Like according to this, you need to have a verified email address from aftershock to go in. I myself really fed up. I've been waiting and waiting. Most of the job is easy to get, but come to IT sense is like they're picking a needle on a headset. Like thousands of people like wanted this kind of job in a gaming environment. Of course, it's a gaming PC industry, but people wanted Xbox, people wanted PS5, many more. And I tell you, this is something I really feel like I need to really. I'm asking why. It's like, why all these say non experience but still no reply? My resume is proper groomed, my resume is approved by counseling or whoever consult me before, and they tell me my resume works. Just go with that. Then later on, all of a sudden they don't respond. This company. Not just this, there's many company that I apply for. None of them would respond. Or even worse, they pick up the call the first time and then the next time bye bye, I'm not going to pick up your call anymore. They just take your certificate, images, and everything, and they'll tell you, I'll call you when I hear any news. But nothing. Zero. Nada. Nothing. Nothing came from them. I myself had to go down there and found out that that company is long gone. Some of these like very serious thing, if your company can't afford, then don't find a poster and tell people that you're hiring in the first place. And for this aftershock, if the HR is very serious, they have to really think about whether they wanted more education or at least respond to my resume that I sent multiple times. Well, anyway, this is a short video, and I hope it's really something that can alert people. Finding job is already insane, but aftershock in Australia also worse. Believe me, I'm trying to get myself, let's just say Australia. Really quick, I'm gonna transfer over there. Let's go all the way to careers. Seriously, open loop system builder, hardware tech support. 3 years experience, customer service slash sales. Melbourne, Australia, none. And they pay at least $60,000 in Australia dollar. Wow, might as well I just go to Australia and find myself a job. But ever since the whole pandemic, none of them would really make no sense. Like I myself really find out, oh okay, fine, I found this, but none of them would previously give you things like, for example, passion for PC hardware, of course, exceptional customer service and communication skill, advanced PC hardware knowledge, experience, IT training will also be provided. Understand all popular game title and professional application as is a plus. But why? I tell you, I tried to apply multiple of these, but nada, zero. They don't take it. I myself confused right now. Why? Why they even bother to make a job poster, and none of them would really apply to like reply to your email. Seriously, multiple emails I sent. Even the funniest part, experience none. Zero experience, and they still don't take you in. I have no idea. Can somebody tell me why they even bother to say experience and none if they're not really gonna take you in? And if you have experience like social media, digital marketing, all these random things, and 2 to 5 year experience like have, they still don't take you in. No matter what you do, they just like, oh okay, this guy applied before, reject. Really? This is this is something I find bothering because some company they manage to aka build a professional site finding employee, but later on down the road when I go for interview they tell me if you're shortlisted I will call you back, and I give that 1 week to 2 weeks waiting time. Guess what? They don't call you back. It's just sad, like I tried multiple platform, they just go tell you go fly kite. Don't worry, we just go fly the kite, and I hope you get a better idea that we are looking for somebody else better. Even those level 1 tech support job I applied for, they managed to tell you in email, sorry, we decided to go for another person, like another candidate that have higher certification or equivalent skills or equivalent certification from Microsoft. None. Nada. Like They don't tell you anything. They just tell you sorry and hope for better luck that you can find a job soon. They just tell you that and they give you a sorry excuse. Like, really, why? Why even you try, or why would you even bother to put there non-skills and you still don't take? I don't get it. Can somebody at Aftershock tell me why I even promote their PC this year? And God knows how this PC had screen issue. I bought a monitor. The PC got driver issue. I have to go through VPN to download. Wow, just sad. I just sat there and said, why even Aftershock can't even give a proper built PC, but they can't even properly hire somebody with non-experience. I'm sad about this. I know I may sound like a douchebag or weird, but this happened. Everything is ridiculous. Nothing. Only in Melbourne you can find a job in their head office. I myself really said that should I really go to Melbourne just to try? And there's no guarantee. Maybe you spend thousand over dollar to go over there and get your hopes up and tell you, sorry, we don't hire you. Due to sorry, due to you're not Australian citizenship, we can't hire you. Blah blah blah. All this really sad to the point that zero of them would apply, but really somebody that wanted to apply for Aftershock for years. And I've been really, I know Aftershock is a good brand and they make aluminium PC build, metal build, whatever it may is, but they don't really respond to email. Even for technical support this year, believe me or not, they take you about 2 to 3 days and they manage to ask you what is your name, who's the name that bought this PC, who's the invoice name, and what's the invoice number, what is the serial number. Like, God, I know. Invoice number, I don't even have a copy, but I managed to find it in the email. And they don't give you any detail. Like, they tell me this step, and after all these steps, still miserably doesn't really work for me. I don't know why they even employed somebody that has so high certification, but none of them would give me a good answer. I myself know IT. I have been in IT background this year and just graduated and nothing, nada, zero. I tried like talking to them, they don't make sense. Like over email, chat, everything that is aftershock related, they make no sense in some things, and they make some sense if they're going to ask for a log file or hardware specs or something that really relevant. Then I can like, okay, fine, I'm gonna proceed with this and I'm gonna pass it to you. But the next thing you know, they take nearly 3 to 4 days to get you an answer. And some of these answers are not relevant. Like some mysterious step like going registry, doing this, doing that. Of course, if you ask somebody to do it alone, I'll definitely be the first one to struggle with registry. Registry entry is worst come to worst. Funny experience was I tried to mess around with registry once and the whole PC crashed. That's what happened to my old desktop. And second, if you really into Geek Squad, you know those US Geek Squad that rip off people money for this kind of thing. Some of them, not all. I tell you, my personal sense would tell you just completely just go and re-download Windows 10 and reinstall. Or another hand, just pop open the case and see which wire is not connected to that driver, or the motherboard, or the RAM, or whatsoever that they are sorted on. I really felt like they're not doing their job well by hiring people, but also in the same time, I love Aftershock because they made some great PC, but magically they don't really tell you when or what the step to do in registry. I myself run into problem. I call Microsoft and they tell me, sorry to hear that, sir, but we are doing this to like re-enter the registry for you. But God, Aftershock give me, you know what? Since my experience with Aftershock, worst come to worst is 6 months old driver. And worst come to worst, when I try to download from Google Chrome, it will say virus, it will say something that is so stupid. I myself think is, what is this? What is this bullshit? I myself think, okay, so technically it's not a virus. Download on another PC. I do a actual scanning with Cloud AV. None of them came with virus, but this Aftershock PC managed to tell me network fail, virus contented, and remove file. All sorts of funny things from NVIDIA drive to AMD drive to all sorts of things I tried. None of them would be able to download without a VPN. Or worst come to worst, I don't know what the hell is Aftershock doing. Like they give me a 6 months old driver and tell you to, hey, you can play game on this. Okay, fine, I go and play game. And next thing I know, this PC will give me a red flashlight, telling me that your driver is outdated. Go and update. When I tried, it failed. Really, this is my experience. And not just one PC. I think many AMD drive like PC. The PC owner itself have no knowledge. They will just go ahead and think it's a virus. Okay, fine, it's a virus. I myself go and prove to them zero virus. Even I use picture to screenshot, like pick and send. They tell you to fuck off. Like really, I try to prove to you this software doesn't have virus. This software is came from Nvidia, and they bloody hell don't believe you. They just tell you, really, my PC says it's a virus. I myself think it's not a virus, but completely rip off and ask me to waste time to talk to these people, and they just tell you stupid excuse saying that, oh, this may be a virus or whatsoever. Okay, fine, believe your PC, whatever it is, but take note, There's always cloud AB, there is result outside, nothing said virus. And surprise you enough, I gonna prove it to you. NVIDIA download driver. I give you a very nice hiccup when you see this. Without any VPN inside this PC, GeForce, wait for it, if I load up many multiple drivers, for sure myself are really fed up with this kind of thing. There we go, 30 series, no. Let's go to notebook series 20. Go to 2060 my type and search. And there we go, 45709. You can come to this page, and then later on when the initial download, it will tell you straight away fail. Like most of the website like Ubisoft download page or anything that concern gaming, this PC regularly